Welcome back to the channel. Today is Sunday, February 13th, Super Bowl Sunday. Today is Meat Church Day. I'm going to use these rubs, the gospel rub on the beef and the D's nuts on the pork. It's supposed to be honey and pecan on this guy. So I have a big rack of pork spare ribs, and I have some prime plate ribs, beef dino ribs, and I'll bring you back when I'm starting to cut this stuff up. Okay, I'm cleaning these beef ribs up. This got a huge fat cap on top of it. I need to expose the meat. I'm showing you the slices of fat I cut off this guy. So I have some more work to do on this. I'll bring you back and see the difference between this and how I finished it. Tell my dog Brittany, she's helping me. So look at this pile of fat I cut off these beef ribs. That's amazing. That's probably 3 pounds of fat. So I tried not to gouge the meat as much. And these things are paper thin. Look at that. So I'm going to use a binder on this guy of mustard. And I'm going to use the Gospel Meat Church rub on the beef ribs. I'm going to clean this up, get the pork ribs out, clean them up, and I'll bring you back when I'm taking care of the pork ribs. Okay, got the pork ribs out, got them cleaned up. I'm gonna take the breastplate out of them this time. It's not easy to do, but I just about got it. Here it comes. There it is. Breastplate's gone. Nothing but ribs now. So the next thing I'm going to do is take the membrane off. I have to pat it down with a paper towel. Let me get one now. And what you start it with is these, I call them butter knives, this dull round tip. You stick it in under the membrane, raise it up till you can get enough to hold on to with a paper towel. Then you rip it off. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to put the rub on these guys. Get enough to where you can hold on to it with this paper towel, and then you try to bring it off in one piece. Oh, I think it tore. It did. Let me see if I can get it. If you're lucky, it comes off in one piece. If you're not, it tears and it's a pain in the butt. I'll bring you back when this is done. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna put the rub on the beef ribs. I'm gonna use a binder, and it's yellow mustard. So let's put some of that on here real quick. Rub it in there so that rub sticks to the meat. I'm not gonna put any rub on the back because of that membrane. I didn't cut that out. So on the sides, put this mustard all over it so that rub will stick to the meat. Wash my hand off. On the beef ribs, what I'm using today is the Meat Church, the Gospel. It's an all-purpose rub for beef. And let me put it on there pretty liberally. So here we go. That looks like about enough. All right, I'm gonna do the pork ribs next. I'll bring you right back. Do the pork ribs, and what I'm using is a Meat Church. It's called D's Nuts, and it's a honey pecan type rub. So let's put this on the pork ribs, front and back. Meat Church people are a little company in Waxahachie, Texas, just up the road from me here in Austin, Texas. All right, let's put some on the back while I pull that membrane off. I'm anxious to see what this honey pecan tastes like on these ribs. All right, now they're ready, and I'm gonna take them to the fire and I'll bring you back. Grill up to 250 degrees. Usually I use post stove to cook with. Today I'm using hickory. I got some hickory I want to burn up. Okay, I got my fireboard probe in there to tell me how hot the grill is. I'm gonna watch these. It's be at least 3 hours before I come look at them. So I'll bring you back when I come look at them. Okay, all the ribs been on about a couple hours. I'm gonna open it up and take a look and spray them with some apple cider vinegar. Oh yeah. That bark's not set yet. That one's close. Just keep them moist a little bit. All right, a couple more hours, and I'll be taking them off, wrapping them up in foil. I'll bring you back. Okay, the ribs are coming off the grill right now. Let's see how they look. Oh yeah. I'm gonna wrap them in foil and cook them a little bit longer. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. So I'm gonna take them in the house and wrap them in foil and put them back on the pit for another hour or two. And I'll bring you right back. Okay, I got the ribs ready to go back on the pit. I got them wrapped in foil. My beef ribs need to hit 200 degrees internal before I take them out. So I'm gonna put them back in here and do them about another hour, maybe an hour and a half in this foil. And then I'll take them out and I'll bring them in the house and I'll show you what I got when I unwrap them. Okay, here's the finished product. Just took it off the grill. I opened the aluminum. I'm gonna let these guys rest for a good while. On the pork ribs, I'm gonna try, on the ones I'm gonna eat, I have some honey and my favorite barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put a glaze on that because I want something sweet. So I'll bring you back when I'm cutting into these boogers. All right, happy Valentine's Day to my wife. I hope she enjoys this. These beef ribs are ready to cut into. I'm gonna cut them in half because I'm gonna give one half to my good friend Chuck. They should enjoy the heck out of that. Look at that. Oh, it's juicy. Nice smoke ring. I'm just going to cut a little piece off of this one. Give it a shot. Oh, that's like brisket point. Look at that. My goodness. Get a little bit of that bark that's on there. Very good. Very good. I like that rub. This was Meat Church, the Gospel. I like that rub a lot. So next I'm going to cut into those pork ribs and I'm going to apply a little bit of my honey and barbecue sauce and see how they taste. Okay, so now it's time to cut these pork ribs and see how they taste. I'm going to turn it over so I can see where the ribs are. I'm going to cut right here. And right there. Now what I want to do, oh gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh, it is just dripping juice. And I want to put some of my honey and barbecue sauce on there. Let's take a bite. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's one of the best pork ribs I've ever eaten. That is so good. With the the Meat Church D's Nuts rub. And I put some of my Head Country. This is the best barbecue sauce on the market. I get it at HEB. Put some honey and my barbecue sauce in there and spread it on my rib. Damn, that's good. So, give me a thumbs up if you would on this video. And please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you the next time I'm back there smoking stuff on that smoker.